I'm Stasia Bliss. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to begin by clearing the energy. So as we do this, feel your personal energy being reset, clearing out all the mental clutter. I'm just taking a deep breath into that, intending to clear the cards from previous readings and asking to tune into Spirit, Great Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Infinite Love, to guide this reading and give the messages that our Cancerian needs, or again, wherever you have Cancer in your chart. Cancer is also the home of the zodiac, the mother, early childhood, is ruled by the moon. So our feelings are present here with the Cancerian energy. So I would like you, before we begin the reading, to just think in your mind, what is your query? Why did you click on this video? Was it the title? Was it a curiosity about what going on in your own life? Just pose a question to yourself. And I'm going to give a little guidance on that. A lot of times we get like yes or no questions for tarot readings, and that's not really how the tarot works. It's not really how oracle readings work. They're not really yes and no answers. They're giving you an energetic picture. They're giving you a feeling of what the energies are doing. So if you want to know what's happening, like in a relationship, will this person call me or will they come in? Like instead asking, what is my energy around this person right now? Or what is this person's energy around me right now? And of course, I'm going to ask some questions, but I'm offering that to you so that when you hear the answer to your question, that you know that it is, right? So you can have several questions that you put forth. Let's go ahead and begin with the runes for the Cancers for this week. Whenever you're tuning into this channel, this is a timeless reading. I am recording this the day before the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. So there's that energy going into the reading for Cancer, for the collective. Remember, it is a general reading, so take what resonates. Okay. All right. We get Otella to begin. This is the ancestral rune. Ancestral lineage, ancestral gifts, the ancestral stream. You can see it looks like a fish, has some like Piscean energy in it. So it is the family line. So there may be some communication with family, or family may be important during this time. Even you are a Cancer. It also can be looking at what you're inheriting. And the lesson of this rune I love, because it's like, as soon as you recognize that your whole ancestral lineage has been working towards something, like as a group, you know, moving through issue after issue to bring a certain thing through, that every ancestor has had a part in bringing through something, and you're like at the receiving end in the line who will then pass it forward, right? If you have posterity, it will then continue forward from you. But first you have to turn and you have to acknowledge the ancestral stream. Okay, so I got the second rune in the reverse. Trying to remember how this one said. Sorry, it's slipping my mind. But this one means communication, and it was in the reverse. So there may have been some stifled communication in the ancestral line. And so the first step is to turn and acknowledge the ancestral line, right? And there may be some words that need to be spoken, either to physical ancestors or to just energetically to your ancestors, where you turn your heart, you open your heart, your mind, and say, I receive, first I give gratitude for all that has come through to me from my ancestors, lessons, strength, wisdom, yes, even hardships that I'm getting to heal and turn around. I offer myself into the ancestral stream, you can say. I offer myself in the ancestral stream. And as we communicate this a divine inheritance begins to come in, Cancer, which I think is a really beautiful message to begin. So let's kind of broaden this message out for you. Let's go to the I-Ching, and let's look at the I-Ching. Points out the change points, right? Like, what are the energies of change happening? So 64 hexagrams in the I-Ching, a combination. Each one has 6 lines of either yin or yang lines. Okay, there's the 2 cards. All right, so the change point. We'll take the first one and then the second one. So first of all, just taking a look at the hexagram. So the bottom 3 is on earth and the top 3 are in heaven. Okay, so this is how these energies are intermingling. And you can see these 2 are the same. 1 yang straight line and 2 yin lines, and it's repeated. Okay, so that is hexagram 52. And then if you look at the next one, we've got a yin, a yang, a yin, and then that same one that we have over here is repeated. So the change is happening in the heaven part of the hexagram. So also, Cancer, for you, in the upper, or you could say the top chakras, you could say the ethereal part, the heaven in you, which in the I-Ching is also the masculine. Okay, so the change is in the masculine right now, in you, in the people in your lives. Let's look at Lunaea Weatherstone's little write-up. She's got some sweet little write-up with these cards that is worth reading. So the first one is, so it's 2 mountains, mountain above mountain. That's a hexagram of a mountain. That's a hexagram of a mountain. And this one is about where we've been, Cancer, where the energy's been before the change point that's coming this week. So this is about keeping still. It's called Ken, a mountain range, the quietness of rest. So for some of you, and for all of you somewhere, look at where that rest time has been, or are you in it now? Or has it been asking you to be there, but you haven't been? So this needs to be visited before the next card, if you haven't come to this. Let's read the concept here, the little interpretation. Mountains close together enhance each other's stillness and stability. They form a sanctuary where the demands of the world can be set aside and all movement ceases. When one enters into such a spirit of stillness, restlessness disappears. The heart is soothed into quietness. The time of keeping still will be followed by a time of movement, but for now, this moment is all there is. Mountain above mountain. So that's the first energy that we're dealing with in this week, and what we may be coming into, because the astrology has kind of been in like a waiting period, not really like completely moving on anything as yet. A lot of the planets, especially the outer planets, are finishing major cycles. You know, Neptune's at the very last degree of Pisces. Pluto is getting ready to leave Capricorn forever. You know, there's a lot of change points happening in the chart. Uranus is not in Taurus for much longer either. So the stillness is kind of like, you could say, the calm before the storm, maybe. And I know there are storms raging around, so if you are around those or know loved ones are, I'm sending blessings to them and peace and stillness to come and assist in the healing process there. Okay, let's look at the second card, 39. Second hexagram. A card is really just a representation. These were like thrown with yarrow sticks originally. Yarrow is an herb that does signify divining, as it has a hollow stem reaching up toward the sky. So it's often used in divination and the original I-Ching. Okay, obstruction is card 39, Xian. Water on the mountain. So we have the mountain down here, but now there's water on the mountain. Some people down south could have used this message a few days ago, right? There are 2 obstructions that hinder progress, water above and mountain below. The downward flowing water may conceal a dangerous abyss, whereas the still mountain may be more easily traversed. It furthers one to confront each obstacle according to one's own capacities and not overreach. Okay, I'm going to pull another one because we're still like in an obstruction. So I'm going to see where the change point goes to. Excuse me. For Cancers, where does this obstruction change? But again, it's saying like confront each obstacle as it comes. Try not to do too much all at once. Like we're moving from stillness to confronting one thing after another, right? Oh, the water's on. We got to go take care of the water. You know, the sand's piled up in the side of the house. Let's go deal with that. Or the washing machine needs attention right now. Okay, now the dishwasher does, or the trash does, or picking up so-and-so does, like each thing in its own time, right? And not trying to overreach. And then this shifts to 37. So that mountain energy is completed. We have now another yang line moving in here. And then this is actually the fire, the bottom one. It looks like a fire pit with the yin line in the middle surrounded by 2 yang lines. So this one is Chia Zhen, the clan. So now it's wind above and fire below. Okay? And this is wind arises from fire, words have power. Okay, so this is all about the clan. This is where the energy is shifting to. In Cancer, you are naturally like nurturing sign. Sorry, I wasn't flipping you off. I was just trying to get my hair. Okay, wind above fire symbolizes the words that arise in the heat of human interaction. So you could look out for some heated interactions. We do still have Mars in Cancer, you guys, your sign. So Mars is that fiery sign. Cancer's emotions. Things can get a little heated. When each person in the family or clan respects every other member, the fires of union are fed. Words are not just empty air that is blown about for no purpose or to overwhelm. The clan is sustained by the fire at its heart, which must not be blown out. Okay, so this does speak to mindfulness about your words, right? And also taking care of your people. Taking care, knowing that each person, you know, has a part and is to be respected in order to, you know, first of all, not overwhelm people, but also not extinguish this camaraderie or this clan energy. So let's get some tarot to deepen into this. Okay, let's go with the Herbal Tarot since we're talking about yarrow. And let's ask about this possible obstacle energy that Cancer might confront. Can we know a little bit more about that for Cancer? What's this obstacles or obstruction energy? Is there more we need to know about that? Ace of Swords. So clarity will come. 10 of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. So you may just be getting clear over this week of what is emotionally fulfilling to you, Cancer, like what really is. So some of the obstructions may be, you know, you're dealing with one thing at a time, but you may be leaving a situation that isn't emotionally fulfilling anymore. Yeah, there's 8 of Cups, walking away from something in order to get your spark back. Right? So something that's not emotionally fulfilling because you're getting clear on what it is that you really are being fulfilled with. So that might feel like an obstruction to some of you because it can be hard to accept what's really good for us and what's fulfilling and loving. Let's look at this taking care of the clan energy. So what are we talking about here for Cancer? Anything that I'm going to ask what we can't see about this energy. Okay, there's Queen of Wands. This could be a Sagittarius person in your life. This could be a powerful, creative woman. This could be you in your confidence. Okay, what about Queen of Wands, please, for Cancer? 10 of Pentacles. We've got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. This is like some very blessed energy. Can we get more information about this for Cancer? Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel that team work energy. I mean, this guy is actually pounding metal, like blacksmithing it, right? He's working hard to build something lasting. Ten of Pentacles is like the solid home. Three of Pentacles, three is a teamwork, but in this card, the teamwork is with the divine, as you can see. So there is an element here of having the confidence to build a vision that maybe others can't see. And there are some people that are knowing that with you. But again, like there may be people in your clan or in your vicinity that aren't on the same page as you, but you're getting clear like where you need to walk away, and also just where you need to respect other people's, you know, situations or boundaries or ways of thinking, right? So you do have the Ace of Swords kind of cutting through some of the crap, you know, to get to what is actually the fulfillment point, right? This eclipse energy that we're working under right now is definitely, it's a house clearing. It's a karmic house clearing. Can I know more about this Ten of Cups? What's this emotional fulfillment? This looks so good. Two of Cups, for some of you, that is love. There is love. You're clear about someone. Maybe there's been someone around that you haven't been sure about, and it's getting clear. Maybe there's been some obstacles in the way for some of you around love. That seems to be clearing this week. Okay. On the bottom, we've got reverse Two of Swords. So like a choice is finally being made. Okay, so there's some past heartbreak that's finally, like you're finally getting through, although Eight of Wands reversed is in a slow position. So there might be, for some of you, still dealing with some heartache, and it feels kind of like it's stuck. It's not really moving out. Let's see what this other card is. Oh, Nine of Cups. We've got Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. So I do feel like with this progression, there is the manifestation of your wishes, and it takes walking away from something for some of you, and that could be difficult. That could be painful. It could feel like a big hole in your heart with the Three of Swords. That's loss and heartbreak, and that can be a difficult one. And I'm sorry. And maybe there's some of this related to your family, since we have the Otella, or family is involved, and maybe you're not communicating with whoever you're walking away from at the moment. So there's that kind of heavier energy, but you are manifesting, Cancer. You are Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. For some of you, that's a child, since we do have that in the picture. There's love. I mean, Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, like the happy home. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, this is really like your life coming together, Cancer. And I think it's because there's divine intervention here. Here, this guy is completely connected with the universe. This is some kind of a crop circle down here. We've got something like Stonehenge up in the sky, and he's obviously in his power, very magician-like. And, you know, this is a team effort with spirit, is the message. Like, this is a team effort with spirit to bring you back to the sun, to the light of consciousness, right? Beautiful. Let's get some advice card for Cancer this week. I feel like this is just a really clear message. So if you want to go deeper in your personal reading, let me know. You can book a personal reading below. They're always done by donation, via a Zoom call anywhere in the world, or a text app. What is the advice card for Cancer? There it is. Durga. This is from the Yogic path. And I know, I mean, Durga is an aspect of the feminine that is protective. And I would also maybe recommend that a Durga mantra might be in order this week for some of you. But I'm curious what she writes, Sahara Rose, in this book about this one. I usually don't look because I am so well versed in yoga and the traditions of India. So I kind of just tell you what I know, but let's see what it says in here. You're exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you carrying her bow, an arrow, sword, trident, lotus, thunderbolt, golden disc, conch. Here's that sword. You are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships and with your willpower and will continue to leap over any challenges that confront you. Call on Durga Ma whenever you need an extra ounce of strength. Yeah, Cancer, I can definitely see this in your reading. Like there has been some difficulties. We can see it in the I-Ching with, obstructions, even from peace, even from doing nothing. Like some of you were caught in doing nothing when there was stuff going on. You just had to like keep your own peace and then move through the obstacles one at a time, right? And now it's like coming to nurture. Who are the people in your life right now? Who's coming around? Who is your family? Who is your inheritance? Who's spirit giving you that you really need to open up to and communicate, right? This is Ansu's communication. And love is coming, emotional fulfillment is coming, wish fulfillment is coming, or is with you now, and it is about opening your eyes to see it. Cardology cards are here. I did a cardology read for the collective, for the eclipse energy, and I'm actually not going to pull one of these cards because I have to shuffle that special, and I'm going to jump over to the crows. Let's get any advice here for our Cancers for this week. But anyway, if you haven't watched that eclipse reading with cardology, it's a good one. I love doing that. Okay, advice cards as reverse Empress and reverse Lovers. So interesting. In reverse, this is definitely like taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And reverse Lovers, I mean, this could be like whatever relationships in your life are not working, because we have an upright Two of Cups here. We have a new relating. So we're moving from a reverse lover energy, which this also could be like you have been inauthentic in some places. And the advice is to like really come back to who you are, to look at who you are. Reverse Empress, she's like gonna like love up on the self and find again the authentic self, love the self, so that you can fully bring that to a relationship or to the things you're manifesting. I'm just looking at the cards to get a little extra. This Lover's card, these are the Crow Tarot, so they're very different. It's like they're down with a heart, which reminds me of the Three of Swords card normally, but the Three of Swords card we have now is this Celtic version. So it's almost like these two cards relate in a way, like there is some heartbreak and loss of maybe having to leave an experience or someone behind. That's been heartbreaking, and it's maybe felt like slow recovery to that, and that's why the self-nurturing energy, the Empress in reverse, she's taking care of the home, but of this home, of the self, right? So that's part of preparing for the divine intervention and the clarity, right? And it's with that peace card of the initial I-Ching. So we kind of retain some of that energy. Even as the energy changes, we keep that peace. We understand the obstructions and where to put our attention before we get to this nurturing of the clan too, right? Okay. I'm feeling to stop there. So again, if you want to continue on in a personal reading, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for being here, Cancer. It's been lovely to have you. Blessings, and I'll see you next time.